Hello, everybody. We are gathering for session 81 of the Sword Coast Chronicles. I am DM Galabond, and as always, you are listening to the dulcet tones of the Sirenscape here on the channel as we get ready for a pregame. We will get started at the top of the hour or closely thereafter. Hello to you all who are watching on Twitch and to anyone joining us on YouTube tonight as well.
Hello,
Bid you well.
Hello.
Yes.
So
Hey.
the car light's on my battery. And the car's dead, so I'm jumping it real quick, and then I'll be in the game.
Oh, okay. All right.
Ice storm, and we were out of school today, but for whatever reason, they're like, "Yeah, come on back. We're having school on Friday." So couldn't just do the weekend stinks. So anyway, I've been sick. I've had I don't know what's wrong with me, but the most gnarly stomach virus or something for the last couple of days.
Well, that's because you are around children.
I guess.
Yeah, it's
Little plague
possible.
carriers.
My girlfriend's not getting
that's
sick, though, so I don't know. Anyway, I'll be back in 10 or 15 minutes. Alright, bye.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. We have several of our players. Let's see. Alright, viewers, we've got, as you heard there, one of our players is having a little bit of mechanical issues. He'll be back with us in a moment. And we're waiting on a few tardy players to get into the game so that we can get started. Hello. Oh yes, that's a mess and a half.
Yeah, it's invasion of targeting civilian populaces with airstrikes and all sorts of other things. It's terrible.
Yes, not anything at all to be. Yeah, it's just horrible all the way around.
It's just horrible. Yeah,
No other way of saying it.
got some. A very close friend of mine has family there, so we organise between ourselves how to get them out. I have family in France and Sweden. He has family in Denmark and in Poland, so we're kind of coordinating what's going on with them. And my family and his family are both agreed that we're going to help those people put them up for a couple of days until they can get the stuff sorted, the travel papers, and they go.
Oh well, that's they are very blessed to have some friends that are willing to step in and help out.
Amen. I've known this guy for 20 plus years. I've known his stuff good.
All right, Ken popped in for a moment to say he was having some mechanical issues with his car, and he's got to get that jump started, and he'll be back in a few minutes. And Michael had to step away. And of course, he'll be back in a few minutes, but it's taken him a little bit longer to hobble around these days. Haven't heard from James or Ivy, so don't know.
Ivy
what's
just
up with them.
posted she'll be on in a minute.
Okay. All right, that's good. All right, and okay, yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will have a game tonight. It's going to be a little bit delayed. I'm going to set the timer for about another 10 minutes or so. And we will, in the meantime, we will talk about how everybody's week has gone. Anything interesting, hopefully good happening. I mean, there's a lot of horrible stuff in the world we could talk about, but since it's D&D night, anything
we're
good?
slowly moving forward on our looking for a house, and we've been pre-approved and for a loan. And so now it's a matter of finding a house, and we just signed the paperwork to have our house basically like the realtor will basically, it'll be like an in-sale or in-office sale type thing, where if somebody comes up and goes, I'm looking for something in this neighborhood, they can go, well, this one isn't ready for sale yet. However,
yeah,
the owner, when as soon as they find a place, it'll be ready.
Are you all looking for something local, or are you looking to relocate? Okay.
No, we're looking for something local. We actually live in a 120-some-year-old house.
So you want something a little bit newer.
Well, the joke is there's, no matter where you go in this house, it's stairs, because we live on a hill.
Yes.
So,
okay.
From the street level, you gotta go up a large flight of stairs to go from the detached garage to the back, to the main level door from the back. You have to go up a set of stairs. To get to the laundry room, you have to go up a flight of stairs, or down a flight of stairs. To get to the bathroom that has the shower, you have to go upstairs. So, we're getting to that point in our lives where we're kind of like, we should probably find something that doesn't need as much improvement, because our poor house has issues. It has character. And we're just not able to take care of this character any longer.
When it gets to be a century plus, any structure needs some
it has
work.
most of its original woodwork. So
wow.
So yeah, I mean, but it's just kind of one of those things that we really just, it boils down to we're needing desperately to just find a place that we don't have to put a lot of work or any work into, and it's going to be the place that, we basically go out feet first.
Yeah.
So, but then there's we've been living here for 21 years. And so we have 21 years worth of shit in this house.
Yeah.
So, time to light and load and start boxing some stuff up and putting it in storage and blah, 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 blah.
It's often the problem of moving. It's all the stuff that you own.
I
never
know.
realized how much stuff you actually have until you have to pack it in a box.
I open up the closet upstairs and go, apparently we haven't thrown away a coat or given away a coat in forever. And we've outgrown a bunch of these. So, time to cull the herd of coats.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hey, man.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Hi,
you're fine. We're a little delayed today.
Welcome back.
Okay, good. Glad I'm not the only one.
So yeah, so that's my life right now. So yeah,
Yay.
yeah.
So while we're waiting for everybody to gather, anything fun going on for anyone?
Elden Ring came out, which is always fun. New game, new fun stuff. Hell yeah. Obviously, I just mentioned about my friend, his family, and other people I know.
Yeah.
They're progressing, but we'll not get into that because we're here to play D&D and not focus on the real world. But I did receive a lot of information from my Swedish uncle, who is doing very well, and he has recently been given the AOK from the Swedish government to formally adopt some of the refugees that he's been taking in over the years as part of his family, because before there was all sorts of restrictions in place, and he very kindly has been putting up refugees for the maximum time they're allowed to stay in Sweden up in his house, especially like kids and things like that, and he's now been given permission to adopt one of them, which is very, very good. So he's like 60 or 70, but bless him, he keeps going.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow, bless his heart.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but that guy's a tough dog, but you'll be alright.
Well, but if that's something that he likes doing and he wants to do it, bless him and just keep supporting him.
Amen.
Because he's got a heck of a lot more courage than I do.
I wouldn't do that, especially at that age. Whoa.
Yeah.
Let alone at 60 plus. I'm not giving away his real age because that would be mean.
All right, so let's see. We know Ivy will be along in a moment, and Ken had to step away to deal with some technical issues, and then he'll be back in a few minutes. So that kind of works out that we can get started when everybody's here and not have to have people jump in as we go. But I suppose one thing that I could do, I could talk a little bit about a couple of the changes going on around here. I have looked into a few things, and I found out a way of marginally improving the picture quality on the crappy little built-in webcam on my laptop, because I'm not yet ready to invest the money in a really good camera. But I have, as part of that, I've also been working on some updates to my streaming studio.
Cool.
So hopefully by the time I record, or by the time I stream Monster Monday on Monday night, there will be some visual updates to the stream. And then by the time I record Lore Friday for next week, they will be. I've recorded some Lore Fridays for this week. One of them I had to scrap completely, and I have to redo because of my momentary listexia that I sometimes get. I was trying to figure out there's got to be a reason that this geologic feature in this city has a name, but when I looked in the book, I couldn't find anything. And I looked on all the lore sites and I couldn't find anything. And I was like, well, okay, it must be just some name that somebody came up with and they ran with it, and it doesn't really have any connection to anything. So I recorded, I edited, I was doing all the final touches and uploading it. And then I was kind of reading through and I noticed something and I said, wait a second. Oh crap, I've been spelling it and pronouncing it wrong this whole time. No wonder I couldn't find it when I spelled it correctly. Oh yes, there is a reason it's called that, because it is related to a deity of the people that was there. Okay, well that's kind of what I thought it would be, but I couldn't find anything because I was looking for the wrong damn thing. So
That's pretty
hey, Scary Jerry, welcome.
Hello.
We are getting started a few minutes late tonight because of some things going on. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and move us over to our map, talk about our recap, and then we will go ahead and get into our session because I think almost everybody is here at this point. And we'll be ready for Ivy and Ken when they join us. All right, so last time on the Sword Coast Chronicles, the party began the assault on Iymrith's lair.
I'm in trouble.
What? Huh?
Oh, sorry guys, hold on a second.
Okay, hang on. We're starting, so go ahead and just...
I said, I thought I was auto-muted, but apparently not.
No.
Super embarrassing. Sorry, guys.
You're fine, brother.
Do you need help?
And
Should we call the authorities?
There's some guy somewhere in the suburbs of Dallas that needs help. Can you go help him?
Can you go find him and help him?
He's a stellar lad.
He just kind of flounders around a little bit, you know.
Yeah, he drives a bus for one of the local school districts. Yeah, you should be able to figure that out. Oh,
hey, kind of off topic, little topic, whatever. After the game tonight, if you can hang around for just a half a sec, I wanted to chat to you about something with the Sunday game. I know we don't have one this week, but...
Sure, yeah, I should have a few minutes.
Testing 1 2.
Yeah, there you are, Michael. Okay, so as we were saying with the recap, they began the assault on Iymrith's lair last week. On the surface level, they discovered a bunch of gargoyles were defending the lair, and they have 2 large trebuchets. One of them is almost completely been put out of commission by Felgalos and Falazur. The other one has not yet been assaulted by any of the dragons or the giants. Most of the gargoyles at this point are affected by the fear effects of dragons because, hey, even though gargoyles are classified as elemental creatures and they're kind of based on stone, you know what? In 5th edition, they're not immune to being frightened. So a dragon's frightening presence can, in fact, frighten them.
Yes.
And then as they got partway through that battle, in another part of the battlefield, a bunch of purple wormlings erupted from the ground. And they looked like they might be some trouble for Bell and Karaticus. However, Seldrith came over and breathed on them. And, well, the purple wormlings weren't much trouble anymore. Actually,
It was a fireball. It was me and the shield guardian.
Actually, yes, that's right. It was a fireball. And then Thaldohr breathed on the other ones, and they are almost all bloodied now. So, what we are going to do, we are going to go... Oops, I am on the wrong... you guys are on the correct map, but I'm on the wrong map. Okay, I need to go back here. I'm going to take our sound set and bring us over to our battle music, and we are at the top of the round, and that means that Payldruth is up. So, Payldruth.
That is, I'm controlling Payldruth.
Okay, you can
So,
go ahead.
First off, Payldruth's going to roll to see if gets the breath weapon back. Oh, still no breath weapon. All right.
Fooey.
Not doing good with the breath weapons. All right, let's see. Trying to see where all these creatures are. So fly 80. These are all still... there's one right there. I will go ahead and... I guess I'll just come right up to this one. And
Okay.
we'll attack
Okay.
that gargoyle right there. Multi-attack. Actually, we'll do Frightful Presence first. Let me see how far away.
Is he
Oh.
frightened already?
He is,
If he-
but I'm trying to see if there's others within range. 120
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah, this
Actually-
guy. This
Actually,
guy.
before he moves, so he's down here. Can he do? Oh, geez, he's still. That was weird. That didn't really help. Okay, never mind. So he'll come up here and he will just do Frightful Presence.
Okay. So basically, we don't need to roll for that guy because he's already frightened. I'll roll for this guy here that's fighting this other giant. It's a Constitution.
Wisdom saving
Wisdom,
throw against
wisdom.
17.
Oh, he just passes it. He meets it, which passes.
Okay.
So
Was he the only one in the range?
and he's the only one that wasn't
Okay.
frightened.
He's too
now,
far
of
away
course,
from the purple worms.
yeah, he's too far away from the purple worms to affect them.
All right, and then he'll go ahead and make 3 attacks against this creature.
Okay.
Poor little creature there. So make 3 attacks. One with its bite. So 16 for 17.
Okay, armor class 16. I gotta double check. Yes, that hits. And 17 points of damage. Hey, how does the bite kill this guy?
Oh, he just bites his head off.
Okay. Alright, and you better watch that dragon. He gonna bite your head off.
And then
Sure enough, he did.
And then he will move some more. Just and end his turn right there.
Okay. All right. And next we have Thaldohr.
Yes. I'm still up here. I'll take a movement, which is 30. 20, 25, 30. I'll come up right to the edge. And I will take a shot. I'm still practicing with my new crossbow at this guy right here. I think that's in range. More than in range. Yeah, just by 5 feet. Yay. So I'll take a shot at him.
Okay.
19.
19 will hit, yes.
Let's roll damage. And I believe it's, did we say cold damage? Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry, can you ping the one you're attacking again? Oh, okay. All right. You do have an ally there, so you get the 9, the 2, that's 11, and 20. So 32, right?
Nice. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Minus 32. Oh, no, minus 30. Okay. And that will bloody him.
Nice. And Thaldohr stays there and ends his turn.
Okay. And Seldrith is next.
Oh, she's not too happy. She sees all these purple worms. She's gonna fly a little closer. Since she's already
Okay.
up in the air. So she can get them all in range. She's like, I want a snack. But I'm about to, she has to take care of it first. Yep, 90 feet is her range. She did get her breath weapon back last game. So she is going to use, I have it pulled up. Where'd it go? Her character sheet. There it is. She is going to use which one is it? It's Moonlight Breath? Yeah, because Dragon Breath or Dream Breath puts them to sleep. She's going to use Moonlight Breath, and I'm going to have them. It's 10 foot wide, so I should be able to hit every freaking one of them by 90 feet in 10 foot wide beam. So I'll hit every one of them. DC 18 Dexterity saving throw or take half damage.
Okay, so we have 110 dex saves in their future. Okay, and wouldn't you know what their dump stat is? No, I guess actually they have several dump stats. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 18.
All can get hit.
All
18.
of them failed. So they all
Wonderful.
failed.
That's 90-10, correct?
Is that what it says for the adult? If you get the character sheet, it probably would
Yeah,
say
90-10.
Yep. Okay.
$42, and that's not the radiant damage.
Yeah. So,
I'm reading it, and then that's. Yep, saving throw.
oh,
No,
okay.
it is 90. It is 90-10 radiant damage.
90 to 10 radiant damage, and the total was 42.
Yep, meaning the life
Okay.
universe and everything.
Which means, okay. How would you like to kill all of these creatures?
Nice.
That was my plan. So you just see her begin to smirk as the white moonbeam, radiant lights up in her mouth, and she says, cooked worm, and just blasts it out. And you just see them start to almost disintegrate, but they're just laying there lifeless.
Yeah, it's kind of like a really, really, really big microwave oven. Just
There you go.
It cooks them while they're still alive.
I wonder if I go eat a couple of those, will it help me regain health?
I have invented a new snack. Radiated purple worms.
Worm.
I call them Hot Pockets.
Oh my god.
It's not. Wait a minute, though. She's a gemstone dragon. It's not uncommon for purple worms to eat gemstones and stuff, so they could be inside the worm.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. They could be.
There you go. Yeah.
Kind of like
A hot pocket for a gemstone dragon.
yeah, or what is it? Charms blow pop for a gemstone dragon.
Or burrito.
Bubblegum center.
Well, now it depends on what kind of burrito. Is it the type that comes out of the gas station or one from a fancy?
I guess well, the way Caldrith did it, I guess it's fancy. And she sees Tack, and she looks over with a free action attack and says, "What are you doing? Get in the fight." And then she just she'll end her turn right there flying.
Okay.
And Tack makes an obscene gesture behind her back, and then no, I'll wait for my turn.
Okay, Krenraid, you are up.
Krenraid will rise from his mighty leap off the building to face the enemy, and they're gone. What the hell? What? But they were right here! Anyway, I think I'm just gonna turn and look to King Hekaton and just shrug and chase after them as fast as I can.
Okay.
So, go here. Is this guy on the ground?
Yeah. All of the gargoyles are on the ground at this point.
So, dipping behind or to the side of Count Thunnon's very big feet, I'm gonna rack in and try and smack the head off.
Okay. 23 will hit for 16 damage. All right. So
Attack.
okay.
27.
27 for another 17 points of damage, and that will bloody that one.
That's me. Don't quite get enough effort in.
Okay. And then Karaticus. What would Tack like to do?
As the dragon asks him, what is he doing over here? And he needs to get back in the fight. And he just kind of looks up at her and just goes, I have my reasons. And I am in the fight. Thanks to me, we found all those worms. You're welcome. And about that time, he looks behind him to see if Belle is coming and waves her forward. Basically, come on. We've got some sneaking to do. Even though I don't sneak well, I can at least protect you. And he goes over here. And basically kind of waits for her to join him on the stairs.
Are those stairs going up or down?
Down.
They're going down.
Okay.
Okay. And yes. All right. So
Because by the time he gets to anywhere, he's not a dragon. He can't just flap his wings and go 60 feet,
yeah. All right. Since Ivy isn't on yet, I'll go ahead and run Zillus. The first thing I'm going to do, I can't remember whether it used a breath weapon, but I'm going to say that it did. So I will go ahead and see if it recharges. Oh, it doesn't actually roll it. It just tells you.
I'm afraid so.
Hey, all right. So recharges. All right. So it has acid breath, 60-foot line, 5 feet wide. or a slowing breath, a 60-foot cone, and it's each creature for each breath type. So, knowing that it's each creature, would want to be careful about not getting allies caught. Fly speed is 80 feet, so let's see here. Oh yes, that will do nicely. Right there. So how about let's fly over there and then line these guys up. No, won't quite reach that far, but we can get 2 of them. Right there, so she will then breathe her acid breath. And each one makes a DC 18 dex save, or it takes 12d8. So dex save, the first is a failure, dex save, the second is a failure. 12d8. So that's why adult dragons change a battle so much. Okay. Yeah, the fire giant is right there, and this stream of acid just goes right past him and incinerates these two. Things and leaves piles of bloody, well, not bloody, but melting stone.
Mess.
Yeah, at Rathos's feet. Rathos looks up and says, "Well done." And the dragon just nods and then says, "Fight on, ally." And the giant gives a hurrah. Okay, and Mulek, you are up.
All right, Mulek's gonna start heading this way, kind of going towards the threat up on the stadium, but on the way is going to try to take out this gargoyle right here. So it'll be like
okay.
He gets within 10 feet. And first the dragon. Well, first Mulek will attempt to firebolt them as they come up. So let me get there. $20 for 16.
20 will hit for 16. That bloodies the gargoyle.
And then as soon as the dragon spirit comes up, he's gonna let's see.
Okay, yeah, it's only one target for the
what?
guiding bolt, right?
For the firebolt, yeah, it's just one.
Firebolt. Okay.
So now the dragon spirit will rend twice. So there's the first one.
There's 13 piercing. Okay.
The second one.
Oh wow. Okay, so with that second rend attack, how does the dragon spirit destroy this gargoyle?
Oh, just the claws just reach out and just rips it in half.
Okay. Very good. All right, and that gargoyle is off of the map.
And with that, there's nothing to use its breath weapon on. So that will be my turn.
Okay. Then King Hecaton. So King Hecaton is a stand-in for all of the giants. The king looks around and notices that the most of the gargoyles, except the ones by this trebuchet over here, are all frightened. And so he says, "My brothers, come with me. Apparently our brave blue dragon is not so brave after all. Let us take the fight to her." And so he is going to look over in Tack's direction. And he will see. Let's see. It's 50 feet to here, and then 50 feet to there. So he's going to double move, and he's going to come up, and he will avoid stepping on Tack, but he actually just steps over you. And
Tack
is now
gives him
right
a dirty look because, of course, somebody's stealing his thunder. So
right in front.
and there's a big, huge freaking hole in the middle of the floor. the other direction. Go through that.
And then there starts to be a traffic jam of giants behind.
See, that's what happens when you decide to steal someone else's thunder.
Behind Tack. So we have this, and then whoops. Okay, so we'll actually this one. There's Krenraid is in battle here, so Count Thulin will go ahead and will deal out 2d10 damage to the one that to the one that's not bloodied yet. So let's do our 2d10. So 18 points of damage, and that will bloody that one. And he doesn't quite leave yet. So he's gonna stay and help fight these guys. Alright, do we have Ivy yet? I don't think so, so we will skip Ivy for now. Oh, that's right. The gargoyles were supposed to go before Ivy. So we will instead let the gargoyles go. These guys have a fly speed of what? 60 feet. So they will... Gargoyles that are moving. I told Krenraid that they were on the ground, but they're just high enough off the ground. They fly the way things do in World of Warcraft, so they're flying, but you can still hit them from the ground. Yeah, they do that. So yeah, so we have two of them coming up here.
So they can't get close to Payldruth. So
they can't.
They're frightened, so they would not move any closer.
That's actually true. None of these can get closer to Payldruth because
they're frightened.
They're frightened. Now, Dragon Fear, does that impose the frightened condition, or does that actually cause them fear? Because
it just says each creature of the dragon's choice. Let's see, the creature can repeat saving throw at the end of the turns. The creature is it. Let's see, what does it say? It just says or become frightened for 1 minute. So it just says they'll become frightened.
Frightened. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. frightened, so that just means they can't get closer. Doesn't mean they have to run away, but these guys are not liking the odds that they are seeing. So they are running away, and this one is going to come over here. These guys over here, they have a job to do. And they... I need to just see... siege equipment. And there's the trebuchet. 300 feet, yes. So Mulek is within normal range. So our 1d20 plus 5. Okay, a big boulder crashes to the ground near Mulek and misses him. So, yes. And then, I guess, this gargoyle will come down here and take 2 attacks on the fire giant. So bite attack, miss. Claw attack is a miss. All right, and that's that. Now, Belle. Okay, did that few minutes give her a chance to get here?
I don't even know if she's making it. She's talking about falling asleep.
Okay.
And I asked her, like, are you making it? And no answer. Okay.
All right. So we might not have Belle tonight. Felgalos and Thaldohr. Ken, are you back with us, or are you still indisposed for the moment?
I'm currently muted if you don't know.
Okay. I'm presuming that means he's still not able to join, so Krenraid, go ahead. What would Felgalos do?
I think Felgalos is going to finish the fight, and he's going to smash off this trebuchet to make sure no one can use it.
Okay. Alright.
He's going to do a multi-attack. He uses his rifle presence. It doesn't matter, there's nothing nearby, it's just a prerequisite of his multi-attack. He then makes 3 attacks, 1 with his bite and 2 with his claws. 53.
Yep, that'll hit. How does he destroy the trebuchet with his bite?
Oh, this is
that
a
was
bite,
enough.
I get the feeling this is like he's been crunching on it and pushing down his weight, and he's buckled it enough that he sees that he could just bite the arm of the trebuchet clean in half, and he just goes down the arm, snaps it in half, crackling of wood, raises his mouth, spits out the rest, and gets ready to fly away.
Okay, and so that means that we have 1 trebuchet less that is not in operation any longer. So we will go here and we will move that to the map layer. Alright.
He's then going to fly his distance. I think he's carrying his Thaldohr on his back.
Okay. Alright, when you move Felgalos, I will move Thaldohr. Alright. And then we're back to the top of the round to Payldruth.
Alright. Come on, breath weapon. Ooh, still no dice. Alright. Payldruth will just try to tear apart this gargoyle.
Okay.
Let's get to the... Alright. Okay, 1 bite.
Oh, that'll hit for 14. Okay.
And then 2 claw.
Ooh, okay. So how does the first claw kill?
It just
Gargoyle.
it just crushes through and just tears the midsection just right through.
Okay, and then there's another one right over here.
So am I able to move over and use
Yeah.
my last one on that one? All right, so I'll just slide over and do the last claw attack on this one. 29 for 12.
Okay, for 12 points. All right, takes a few more chunks of stone out of that one. It's not quite down, but
All right, and that's its turn.
okay. I'll just put that over there so it's not in the same square. And Thaldohr.
Thaldohr looks. He's like, they got that handled. He sees all the giants running towards what looks like the set of stairs with Tack in the middle. He's like, I guess I better head that way. So I'm going to use my action to move, that would put me at 60 feet. And can I dash? That would put me at 90 feet, correct?
Correct.
Okay, 90 feet. So these are 10-foot squares. Hold on. How much movement did you say would it take to get down the stairs? 15?
It takes you from here to here. It takes a total of 30 feet. So it'll be 30 to there, 60 to there, and then 30 more feet of movement. Or
There we go.
35. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
30
it.
35 more feet. Yep.
That's it, and that's Thaldohr's turn.
All right. And Thaldohr.
She sees she's not going to fit down the stairs. She's probably going to go try to help take out the
Oh, okay.
the other
Trebuchet.
trebuchet. Yep. Because we don't need that raining fire on us.
Okay.
I'm going to roll to see if I get her breath weapon back. No, negative. But she's going to start flying that way at 80 feet. Be about 80. And she's heading that way.
Okay.
Wait, she can dash 160. Duh.
Yeah.
Double her movement speed, so 80. There we go.
All right. And Krenraid. What would Krenraid like to do?
Of finishing the fight.
Paul, you're a little bit quiet tonight. So,
Is this any better?
marginally.
Is this
Do you
any better?
have? Yeah,
Yes, that was
that's-
better.
Yeah, that's better.
Right. So I fiddled with the game on the mic. That should be okay. We are going to finish this fight as well, or at least we're certainly going to try. So we're going to fling Carbide at this guy right in front of me. I'm going to make this a reckless. 25.
Oh, yes. How would you like to destroy this gargoyle?
Well, Payldruth manages to smack him around quite a bit, and as she bats him away, because it all happens in a second essentially, I'm just ready there with the maul. Smack into the center mass, turns to dust.
Okay. Then that gargoyle just whoop, disappears.
And I don't know what the giants are doing over there. I didn't hear what was going on with that stuff, so I'm pacing up.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Tack.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just about getting freaking trampled by everyone.
Yes, there's the now you enlarged yourself, right?
Huh?
So did that double your size?
No. So what that did, that was giant might. If you're smaller than large, you become large. along with anything you are wearing. You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Weapon attacks deal an extra 1d8, and you can use this feature twice. So he just basically goes from being a medium-sized character to a large.
Okay, so we'll say he's about 10 feet tall. Then maybe he's the size of an ogre or so.
Okay.
At this point, so yeah, storm giants are 28 feet tall. So yeah, he could still, kind of get over you. He might parkour over you a little bit,
Okay.
as opposed to just striding over you the way he would if you were your normal humanoid height.
Okay.
But now this means that with your enlarged size and the fact that this giant is on the stairs ahead of you, you cannot slip between his legs as you might have done if you were still your normal medium size. So, and I take it you have a limited number of times you can do that.
And it lasts for. Hang on. Does it say how long it lasts? I don't know. I will actually have to look it up because that's really interesting. It says it lasts for 1 minute. So let's see.
10 rounds.
10 rounds. So I think we're on what, round 4?
Well,
Or
but
5.
well, you didn't do that right at the beginning of the combat. I think it was the last round before we ended that you did that. So it's
Okay.
really round 2 for you.
Okay. So we'll go ahead. It's round 2. So I'm going to hold my action until these giants decide to go. This king gets his fat butt out of my way since he decided to budge in line.
Okay.
So I will just wait and hold my action until he has moved forward. And then once he has moved forward, I will follow. And I have drawn my... I have made sure that I have my warhammer in one hand and my battle axe in the other.
Okay, so let's do this, and let's say, oh yeah, that works. Okay, so now do you see on your token there's a little strong guy and an 8?
Mm-hmm.
So that means you have 8 rounds of your enlarge left, unless your effect left, unless you want to do that. And then I think when it's your turn, I believe you can click on your token and then click on that little effect circle and then hold your mouse over the strong guy and you can change that number. So I think you can count that down as we go. So
Alrighty. I will try it.
All right, Zillus is up. That's the one that Ivy was running with. She sees a couple of other dragons and people running over towards the trebuchet. So she will go 160 feet and basically be right neck and neck with Seldrith.
Nice.
Now there's still a gargoyle that was right behind her, right? Is this one still lit? I guess not frightened. I don't know where this. Or wait, is that who? Oh, that's my owl.
Yeah, that's your owl.
Oh, never mind.
That's
I forgot about my owl. I forgot to move my owl. All right, never mind.
Look at you, James.
He's hidden.
Yeah. Let's do Casper, and we'll do that, and then we'll give it that. All right. So that's Casper. So that was Zillus. Mulek, you're up.
Okay, so I don't know. I'm probably 10 feet off the ground. If I glance down in here, what do I see? I don't have my goggles on. I wouldn't have put them on. So, just with natural eyesight, is it just darkness down in there, or?
No, let me bring that up for you.
And I probably would have like a slanted view down into like this area. I probably wouldn't see anything like directly under here. I'd probably just.
What you see, you look down upon partition walls made of tight-fitting sandstone blocks supporting the ceiling of this chamber. And immediately below the hole, there's a 20-foot high hill of sand. And there's a 20-foot drop from the hole to the top of that sand pile. And then there's also very large dragon chants, or very large dragon tracks. Make me, if you will, a perception check with disadvantage. Reason disadvantage is that you're in the middle of combat.
Yeah, I'd just be doing a quick glance. 17.
Okay. 17. Yeah, you don't hear anything above the sounds of the local combat around you.
Okay. So I'm sure I would have seen while I'm flying on the dragon, I would have seen all these giants come rushing down. So as I was turning, I just wanted to do a quick glance, and then we are going to go ahead and follow King Hecaton. So we'll go, I guess, 40 there. What is my fly speed here? 60. So we'll go 40. We'll just fly down to about right here next to the dragons and wait for them to clear down, and I will have called Casper to join.
Okay. Now this is a wall, so IG can't go through it. He has to go around it.
Yep. So Casper will, I think his fly speed is 60. Yeah, so that's plenty. So Casper will come and join, and then IG will go 30, 60. IG will get about right there.
Okay.
And what I will do also is, I'll just finish there. That'll be my turn.
Okay, then the giants. Kraticus, you said that you want to move when the giants move, or you will go when the giants go.
Yep.
All right, so the first thing that happens is Count Thulin can't quite get over here, so he's going to use a full movement to come up here. Our fire giant is going to turn around and deal 2d10 damage to that guy, which doesn't quite kill it, but knocks one wing off of the gargoyle. And wait a second, fire giant. Does he get multiple attacks? Let's see if he gets multiple attacks. Yes, he does. So I'll go ahead and have him actually attack for the second time to see if he hits. Oh yeah, he does for 27. Alright, so that will take that gargoyle out. Alright, so this is where life gets interesting for Tack. And I'm going to give Tack a choice. Because Tack has the option to move with the giants and thus go off of the map.
Okay.
Or Tack can stay put and wait for the rest of the heroes to go off of the map. Or maybe go a different direction so that he's not running off the map. Because I can't be flipping back and forth to two different maps during the battle.
So let's see here. What do we have left and what can I reach? See, that's the thing, is it would take me several rounds to get to these guys over here. And that's, if I'm looking, nope. Are those all still alive? These guys here that have their...
Yeah, they're still alive, but they are moving away from the battle. So if you're chasing after them, they're keeping running away. So
no. So at this point in time, just because it would take me... By the time I got over here, the dragons would have eliminated these guys with whomever... And I will just go off the map and I will wait.
Okay. Well then.
Because it just...
then.
Okay.
I will tell you what Tack sees. We won't get to what happens, but I will tell you what Tack sees. As you get into this area, okay, you get the idea that you are looking at a hobby pen, P-E-N, of sorts. Everybody needs a hobby. Iymrith's latest avocation is raising baby purple worms until they're large enough to release in the wild. She digs up purple worm nests under the sands of the desert, steals the eggs, and brings them back to her lair. When the eggs hatch, she confines the wormlings here and feeds them a healthy diet of meat so they grow up big and strong. So there is a 10-foot deep T-shaped pit in the middle of the room, which makes a purple wormling playpen. The pit currently holds 30 squirming purple wormlings. They're too small to burrow or climb out of the pit, but they eagerly attack any other creatures that enter the pit, including any creatures that fall through the sinkhole above. And so you see 30 of them in the pit, but then you see some disturbances in the sand nearby on the edges of the pit, and 15 purple wormlings poke their little heads out of the sand. And they look in the direction of Tack and the giants, and they go like they are getting ready for a nice big juicy dinner that just walked in. So that is what Tack sees.
Okay.
And Tack
I
might
will just wait for the rest of them to come join us.
Okay. I am gonna say that if Tack has, Tack has a set of lungs, and Mulek is not far away, so Tack could probably yell up and let him know
Okay.
what he's seen if he wants to.
Okay. Probably will. He'll bellow, Wormlings!
Okay. So
More purple
Mulek,
people eaters.
One horn, one-eyed, one-horn, giant purple people eaters. Do.
Okay,
And
now
that's the giant
these.
purple and people eating part, right?
Now these guys over here at this trebuchet have a choice. There are 2 dragons that are flying towards it. So we're gonna do /R1D2. Okay, so the one to the top of Zillus is going to be the target. RD20 plus 5. D20, whoops. Not D10. D20 plus 5. 7. Okay. The stone falls harmlessly, and I'm going to put a hit point counter there so that when people engage with it, we know how many hit points they have done to the trebuchet. And Bell, I'm guessing. Okay, I'm guessing we won't see Ivy, so we'll just skip Bell. And hey, welcome back, Ken. Valasher and Felgalos are up. Since the battlefield has changed a little bit since you saw it, I'm going to point out you guys finished destroying this particular trebuchet over here, and on his last turn, Felgalos began heading off in pursuit of these guys, or perhaps he's thinking of heading over towards this other trebuchet, but perhaps dealing with these gargoyles along the way. There's nobody within range right now, so you can allow Felgalos to move and see if that puts you in range for a spell, a cantrip, or perhaps a melee attack, unless
All
there's
right,
something
sounds
you
good.
want to do from range. Okay, all right. So Felgalos, go ahead and move and see what you would like to do.
Yep, we're going to use their action to dash to get us close to the fight as we can. And we're gonna go
Okay.
right. Boom.
All right.
Smack away, brother.
You're up, Valasher.
Yep.
Oh,
You're in a target-rich environment, my friend.
yeah, I'm just gonna... Am I close enough to hit this thing?
I can bend down and get you close enough. It's within the 5 feet.
Yeah,
so-
yeah.
Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll just, why not? I'll hit it with a little sunblind. And, yep,
Oh,
Oh, man.
phooey.
continuation from last week.
You're
my
not
turn.
you're not used to fighting from the back of a creature without riding in a saddle.
Yeah, I mean, this is the whole, like, it's just like my dragon riding training right here.
Yes, yes. Okay, now that Felgalos is here, is there anything that Felgalos would like to do with his action? Paul, we're back to you.
Fergalus uses action to dash.
Okay. It was a dash. I'm sorry. I was adjusting something else and wasn't paying close attention to what you were saying. All right.
I could do a legendary action and do a tail attack because why not? And that's something dragons.
Yeah. At the end of Falisher's turn, certainly you can.
Yeah, so at the end of Valisher's turn, we're going to use a tail attack, as is one of Valisher's legendary actions. You can do 3. That's friendly for anyone watching. We're going to get a 14 on that.
Yeah, these guys are all armor class 15, so that'll miss.
We're going to miss.
Swing and a miss. All right. Anything else for you guys? In that case, we will go to Payldruth. And you guys running dragons, don't forget that you have the legendary actions, as I am wont to do when I am running a dragon.
Yeah, mine's mine. The only legendary action I have is resistance, so I haven't really had to use that much. All right, so I will roll first to see if Dragon Breath. Come on. Oh man, no. Jeez. Okay. So, since that was a bomb, he's gonna go over here, and actually, hold on. Where did I end up? So right by that thing. So Payldruth's gonna fly over here, and while flying over Krenraid's,
there is a gargoyle right there.
Oh, even better. So as I'm flying over Krenraid, he'll go, "Hey, it looks like your friends are going down those stairs," and kind of nods back this way.
I'm sorry, it's really dusty. What did you say?
And he's already flown by, and
I think you said something about over there. Okay.
We'll and then we'll again use Frightful Presence. I don't know if they're still too far away, but if any of the gargoyles had regained out of their Frightful Presence, most likely they'd be scared again. And we'll go ahead and bite this one. Bite. Oh, 15 for 17.
For 17, that will deal it the first damage it has gotten. It's not quite bloodied, but...
And then 2 claw attacks. 1, 2. Ooh.
10 more points of damage, which...
And then 2 nat 1s? Dang.
Yeah.
I know.
And then that one is now, in fact, bloodied. Not
all
dead,
right.
but bloodied.
So Payldruth will just stay there.
Yeah.
All right, and Thaldohr, you are up.
Thaldohr's going to use his whole turn to move another 90 feet to catch up with everyone else.
Okay.
Let me measure that out. 80 to there. Yep, I can be just right on the other side of that wall.
Okay. All right.
And that's Thaldohr's turn. He's catching up.
Okay, and Seldrith.
Oh, she's going to roll to see if she gets her breath weapon back. She does not.
Oh.
Right? Dragons are rolling crappy for the breath weapons. Let's see. She's going to... A double move would put her right over top of it.
Which, yeah, that would mean they couldn't target her because she's right over the top of it.
So I'm going to move 130 feet instead of 160.
Okay.
So I'm going to move her that 130 right on top of the... So she pretty much perches right on top of the freaking trebuchet and looks down and says, "Y'all look tasty."
Now, is she's hovering up in the air?
Yeah, until she goes to attack it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. I'm just thinking for logistical purposes. All right, Krenraid, you are up.
Well, I think you said something about this hole, so I'm going over there.
Okay.
That's not where I pointed.
It's a desert. It's pretty hard to see.
All right. Just to refresh what I said before, you see partition walls made of tight-fitting sandstone blocks support the ceiling of this chamber, and those partition walls do look like they are dwarven make. And the chamber contains a 20-foot high hill of sand. Now that hill of sand is 20 feet below the bottom of the hole, and as you can see, this hole or the structure is a good 5 to 10 feet thick. So I mean, it's good solid dwarven stone. And you can see basically from being here that this entire amphitheater is built on top of a subterranean level. Would be your read on what you see as a dwarf, and sort of understanding the way dwarves would build things like this. There are pillars that you can see, and there are those walls you can see, and there's that sand you can see. And go ahead and make me a perception check with disadvantage.
Perception check with disadvantage. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. All you hear is the shouts and calls and cries of battle. There's too much chaos to hear anything else over that.
Yeah, in my mind, I'm picturing like flowing sand, everyone's moving, there's giants running around, dragons beating their wings, right? So in my mind, all this
Yeah.
stuff is going right fucking everywhere, right?
Yeah.
So,
And with the dragons running, or with the giants running, there's also that kind of lumbering, those big heavy footfalls.
Exactly. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
In my mind, seeing like 150 feet in a swirling sandstorm sounds pretty unlikely.
Yeah.
I probably would see Count Faerun. And
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
the
you'd
dragon
see-
pointing to him, so I'm running towards him.
Yeah. Okay. So if you have any movement left, you can
Yeah,
go ahead and.
I can get just over here,
Okay.
and that's me.
All right. And
Before that
Oh,
turn, I want to take and use my tail attack on the trebuchet.
oh, right.
Yep, got to use those legendary actions when we can.
Absolutely, you get 3 per turn, so go crazy.
Three per turn.
Yep, every turn, and it regains every turn.
Oh,
yeah,
I got
three per round. Yeah.
Oh well, that's great. I need to. What? Why didn't it? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. My bad. There we go.
Oh, you just missed the trebuchet.
Interesting.
Yeah, which for a stationary object like that, basically think of the AC as akin to a damage threshold, that you have to hit it hard enough to actually damage it. Because it's a structure, if you don't hit it cleanly, you're not going to really do anything to it.
Got you.
So that it's not like when you're fighting an opponent, the AC takes into account its ability to dodge and other types of things. It's just strictly kind of getting through the armor of the structure, if you will.
Got you. All right, that's cool.
Okay, so then Zillus is up, and Zillus, we're going to, yes, she used her breath weapon, so she's got to try to, D6, to try to, hey,
Nice.
all right, she recharges. And she can fly 80 feet. So, she is going to Yeah, she is going to come here and she is going to angle herself where she is lower in altitude than Seldrith, but right in line with that trebuchet.
Nice.
And she opens her mouth and she exhales a line of acid, unleashes it right at the trebuchet. So she will do her acid breath. Okay, so and it has to make a dex save of DC 18. Well, hey, guess what? It's a structure. It doesn't have a dex, so it fails its dex save.
Nice.
And it takes 12d8. 12d8 acid damage. So it takes 48 acid damage. So that's gonna be 102 left. All right. And then I think we're gonna get to the end of this round, and we'll go ahead and take our break. Mulek, you are up.
All right, so I think I heard purple worms or something of that nature coming from down.
Attack.
Yeah, from down here. So first I will, since there's no immediate threat up here, I'm going to reach into one of my bags. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and I'm going to throw a ball down near Thaldohr.
Okay.
And, what's going on here? Come on. Why is this not working?
It's 1d8, isn't it?
Yeah, there we go.
Instead of 1d6.
Oh, is it? Oh, it is a 1d8. My bad. Hold on. Let me re-roll. 4. Oh, not too bad. And Axebeak comes down, and I command the Axebeak to protect Thaldohr.
Okay.
So we now have an Axebeak.
Wait, does your Axebeak have... Yes, your Axebeak is named Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana. So Indiana. Yep, Indiana is... I've commanded Indiana to protect Thaldohr.
We named the Axebeak Indiana.
Indiana. And then I will fly down to join or to prepare. I'll come down cautiously to assess the situation down here. And where did IG go? Did IG disappear? Did you move? I don't know where IG went. I don't know where my shield guardian went.
Oh, you know what? I think I accidentally
That's fine. Did you move
grabbed it? Hold on, let me see if I indeed put it on the other layer. If I did... No, I did not. Okay, so let me go back.
I can put him back.
No. He's there. He's there.
Oh, is he?
Don't. Yeah,
right.
But he's just hidden from you. Because I put him on the GM layer.
I didn't know he could cast invisibility.
Yeah, so we'll
A master of
copy
many tricks,
him.
I call them.
Copy here. We'll go over here. We'll paste him here. And then we'll move him to the token layer. And then for you, I will copy you. And I will move you to the other map. And I will paste you there. Okay. And I think my thought process is as soon as a majority of the PCs get to the other map, we're just going to switch maps and ignore what's happening on the surface at that point. So All right, that was Mulek, and we'll put Mulek on the GM layer. By doing that, I maintain all of your places in the initiative, even though you guys disappear from the turn order. All right, so the giant's turn comes, and the only giant left on the surface is Count Bellin, who runs over here, and he goes down to join his buddies down here, down in that hole. And then we're back to the other map, and we'll put him on the GM layer. All right, gargoyles. Okay, the gargoyles. They all have disadvantage, but there's 5 of them. Actually, there's going to be 6 of them that can try to attack Feldelos, but they all will attack with disadvantage because they have that fright condition. Before that, however, the trebuchet is going to fire at Zealous. So our 1d20 plus 5. That bad miss. Okay, so then gargoyles. So 6 bites at disadvantage. Miss. 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 6 claws at disadvantage. Miss. 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 Alright. So Feldelos feels the fan of wind from the gargoyles. Belle, you know what? I'm just gonna say that Belle, since Belle is not here to defend herself, she is gonna start heading down to the next layer with the giants. And we'll put her over on the other map. Alright, just put her there out of harm's way. And we will go back to this map, and then we'll move her to the GM layer. Alright, and Thaldohr and Feldelos. You guys have, there are some gargoyles within melee. If either of you want to attack any of them.
I don't want to waste this. I keep thinking we're going to be doing something important tonight and I want to hold my spells.
Yeah, you have them in melee range, so you can swipe them with your sword if you want to.
Oh, I could.
Yeah.
If it can hit with that lightsaber.
And
Just to re-emphasize for the audience at home, this is a dragon knight wielding a lightsaber with force powers on a dragon.
Knights of Helm.
Oh, wait, what? Describe that description again? I'm sorry.
You are a Jedi Knight on a frickin' dragon with massive armor, with dragon heads and very fancy, wielding a frickin' lightsaber, riding a frickin' dragon.
Oh, very nice.
You know, we can explain all the misses because you're still getting used to this armor. This is like
That's
your first
true.
battle.
And riding a dragon.
Yes.
A first for a lot of Thaldohr today.
I'm the first official dragon rider in like thousands of years. I mean, you know, besides the Githyanki, that's a big deal.
And there's weirdos from Burke, yeah.
I'm gonna cast a spell. And
Okay.
I think they're close enough to me, so I'm gonna do this. The ones in front. Oh my god.
Okay, DC 16 con save. Word of Radiance. So does that affect All the creatures within range. I need to look that up real quick.
A burning radiance radiates from you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within range must succeed a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. Well, then you can turn your head and you can basically target all of them. So 5 DC 16 con saves.
Well, they're only 5 feet, so I don't think there's no way in hell I'm hitting this guy, or maybe even this guy.
So we'll say there's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll just say there's 4 of them. So 4, and then that's 1 failure, 1 success, 2 failure, 3 failure. So 1 succeeded, and 3 of them take the radiant damage. So -5.
Yay! 5 damage.
-5 and -5. Hey, well, those 5s add up. That's actually 15 points of damage from 1 spell. So, Felgalos, you are up.
Before Paul goes, I'm gonna take another tail whack at this trebuchet.
Okay, sure.
I was
Do
gonna
that.
say,
I'll use them.
At the end of his turn, I'd also use legendary axes, but you go ahead.
That'll work.
Okay.
We can both do it.
Yeah, you can both do it.
There we go. For 12 bludgeoning.
16 for 12 bludgeoning. So now the trebuchet is down.
17 against
Yes. 17 or 12 points to which one? I'm sorry. Oh, okay. The guy right there. Okay. I will.
In my mind, that's the guy at the back. So swip.
Yeah. Okay. So that guy is hit. And we are at the end of the round. So, as I promised, ladies and gentlemen.
Felgalos still has his turn, but it's okay. We can do it afterwards.
Oh, no. Go ahead. Take your turn. Take your turn.
It's gonna be a quick one. It's going to be the multi-attack. He has to use Frightful Presence. They already have the frightening edition, so they automatically already have it. And then it makes 3 attacks, 1 with his bite and 2 with his claws. We're gonna make a bite attack against the guy in front of me, directly in front. This guy right here. It's a 14. I think that misses.
Yes, 14 will miss.
2 claw attacks.
Ooh.
1 against this guy,
Ooh.
1 against this guy.
Okay,
Brings
so
both
they
claws
both
down.
hit. -11 and then -16. All right. So
Done.
now we are done. And, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, we are going to go ahead and take our mid-session break. Hey, viewers, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this evening. Having patience with the slow start we had tonight. We hope you guys are enjoying it. We will be putting the timer up for about 10 minutes, and we will be, some of us will be stepping away. Players, as you know, you guys can always hang out here in the chat, on-stream chat, and talk, or you can move to the off-stream chat channel. I am going to get us back to our friendly little tavern, and we will hear our bards playing and bring the music up. I will mute myself, and I will be stepping away. So, be back in a few minutes.
Goody, you there? Hey Ken, how you been? Dang, am I the only one here?
Thank you so much for the sub, Sassy Cat. Appreciate it. Viewers, hope you are having a good Thursday. Our players will return from break in a couple of minutes and we'll resume. We should have a couple of more Lore Fridays going live tomorrow. A couple of more little adventure episodes out of the Storm King's Thunder, or not Storm King's Thunder, Out of the Abyss campaign. So, still taking a look at Gracklestug. Gracklestug is one of the most fully developed areas in that entire campaign, and there's lots that you can do there. Lots of different areas that we're detailing. So check that out tomorrow when they go live. Yes, we're so glad you could make it too, Sassy Cat. Appreciate it.
Welcome to the stream, Sassy Cat.
Yes, welcome. Okay, players, are we drifting back in?
I just got back, yeah.
Welcome back,
Okay.
Thank you.
So we'll go ahead and move back over to our play map.
Welcome back, James.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Goonie.
Was that good?
Alright.
I shot that one then. What was that?
What?
I don't know. Betty Boop walked in the door.
Alright, we'll go ahead and adjust the volume, bring those battle sound effects down a little bit so we don't have to shout over them. And we are at the top of the round. So, Payldruth, I believe that's James. Are you back and ready?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm here. And just remind me really quick. A dragon can either use its breath weapon or do its multi-attack, right?
Correct.
Correct. Yes.
All right.
Unless
Well,
otherwise stated by some
Yep.
other thing.
all right.
Correct.
So before anything, we'll just roll to see if the breath weapon. Oh, yay! Finally.
Get it.
But Payldruth isn't going to use it right now. Instead, Payldruth is going to take out this scrawny little
Okay.
frightened. We'll also do frightful presence again. Just try
Just
to
in case. Yeah.
scare. Let's see. I think I'm still far away from them. And we'll bite for 27.
Ooh, how does your bite destroy this?
Again, we'll just chomp its head off.
Okay.
And then we'll we'll go ahead and fly up here to join the fight.
Okay.
And we'll use the rest of its attacks to do claws. So we'll just claw at this one. Boom.
Okay.
Boom.
So one hit for 12.
And the other one misses.
Yeah.
And that's its turn.
Okay. All right. And Thaldohr. What with
Thaldohr is after Payldruth's turn. Seldrith is going to tell whack at the trebuchet again. Gotta use those legendary actions, man.
Okay.
There we go. 13
Yeah.
bludgeon.
So that's gonna be now down to 77 hit points on the trebuchet.
I'm going to move the top of the stairs and
Okay.
they are downstairs.
Yep, we'll go ahead and we will copy you, take you to the next level of the lair and put you here, and then...
Can we also say that Indiana basically held its movement action waiting for Thaldohr to move, and when Indiana saw Thaldohr move, it just followed behind?
Sure. We can move.
Because it can move 50 feet and use its action to move another 50 feet if it needs to. So it'll just stay with Thaldohr.
We'll put Indiana right there, and then we'll go back over here, and we'll move that to the GM layer. All right. So Thaldohr, and where is Thaldohr? There's Thaldohr on the GM layer. All right. This will be the last round we take a look at what's happening with the dragons here, because now we have most of our principals on the other layer. So we'll do kind of cleanup here with the dragons, and then we'll talk about what happens in the next phase of the battle. And Krenraid, we won't have to make you waste turns. I'll handle that in a different way at the end of this round.
Appreciate
So,
that. Thank you.
Seldrith,
Pick
you.
me up and run.
Seldrith is up.
Gonna roll for a breath weapon.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh.
no breath weapon. But she'll take a multi attack on it.
Yep.
Multi attack, 1 bite, and 2
Hit.
claws.
Hit. Okay, so that's 20 points from the bite, 14, that's 34, and 17 more, that's 51. Is that right? That's 51. So that thing is down to 26. If Trebuchet could be bloodied, it would definitely be bloody right now.
Probably looking a little worse for wear.
Yeah, it's looking very, very bad. Krenraid, you headed towards the stairs with everybody else?
Yep.
Okay, you can.
And ask him, where did everybody else go? I've got no idea. I can't see any figure around here.
Okay, so let's you can move your token wherever you want to, and I'm gonna put your token on the next level, kind of over here with everybody else, and then back here on this level. I'll just put your token on the GM layer.
Thank
All right. Then Zillus will check to see if she gets her breath weapon back. Nope, she does not. So she will join Seldrith coming over here and making a multi-attack. So that is bite. So 23, that's a hit. Claw, 16 is a hit, and 17, that's a hit. So Michael, since you're there with Seldrith, what does it look like when Zillus uses the last, or gets rid of the last of this thing with its claw attack? How does it fall apart?
It just splinters into pieces. Like you just see both dragons gnawing at it and crashing at it and just pretty much shredding the thing to small timbers and splinters.
Okay.
If those I would say if those gargoyles wasn't scared, they should be.
Well, gargoyles cannot be scared. However, the destruction of the trebuchet is so violent that the gargoyles are crushed by its destruction.
Nice.
And they are off of the field of battle. Okay. Yeah, these gargoyles, they don't really have much in the way. Go ahead, Falager and Felgalos, take one more swipe at these gargoyles, and we'll call this round ended.
Okay. I'm going to just gonna word of radiance again.
Okay. DC 16 con save. These 4 make it with disadvantage, failure. Nope, succeeds. Failure. Alright, and so you take 7 damage. Manage that. No, not quite. And that one is 7 damage. That one doesn't take it, and then this one takes the 7 damage. All right. Okay, so then what happens? Oh, I guess Felgalos, you are up, so you can go ahead.
He's probably just going to do the same thing and start smashing the things. Just do a Muay attack. Fight. 26 and the one directly ahead.
Okay.
And then
Yep.
15 to Fey 1. We're going to put these all into the same target.
All right, 10 and 15, or 10 and 14 is 24, 24 and 16 is 40. How do you destroy that gargoyle?
As Thaldohr weakens their condition and they shriek in response, Fergalos grabs this one and crushes it beneath his claws and then bites into it and spits out the head.
Okay, all right. And since the dragons are the only ones on the surface now, along with Thaldohr, you will see kind of how they resolve this. The dragons are too large to go down those stairs, so they all four converge and come down this particular hole here. And so I'm going to go and grab all of these tokens, and that should grab Thaldohr as well. And then I'm going to move the...
Can you make sure I can add them later, the Dragon Spirit and Casper?
Oh. Are you okay? Let me see about those guys. All right, so, yes, what we see is now that the dragons and Thaldohr appear in this part of the map here, whereas the dragons are down in this part of the map here. So they move it for the chat so they can see where we are. So we have our two different groups, and they are kind of in two separate areas of the dungeon. So we will bring everybody back to the... Actually, I've got to go back to the other map and bring everybody back to the level so that we can see all of their turns. That was the one flaw in my plan, is that if you move those tokens to that layer, then suddenly you lose them off of the initiative. Okay, come on. No. Let's do that. There we go. Now, is everybody back on? Nope. Crin Raid. Aha. There you are. Everybody is up there. All right. So, now back to the new battle map. And we are going to have a yeah, we're gonna continue with the same battle music. All right, so Payldruth, at the beginning of your turn, you see down in this area you cannot hear where the giants are. You do not see the giants, but yeah, everything down here, there's kind of an eerie echoing sound. Actually, you can hear something with a dragon's passive perception, which, as I recall, is pretty good.
It's a plus 12 for Payldruth.
Okay, but what the passive is, what? 18
Oh,
or something
sorry.
like that?
Passive is 22.
22. Yeah, that's a
And blind
That's
sight
a-
60.
Yep. You hear from the north. You hear chanting. And let us see, for Payldruth, what languages does Payldruth have?
Common and Draconic.
Okay, not in a language that Payldruth understands. That this is fairly dark down here. What does Payldruth have? Dark vision, and what's the range?
120 feet.
120 feet. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be longer. But,
What?
you know, as he looks in the direction of that sound, movement catches his eye much closer. And that movement, in fact, is right here. Something is underneath the sand right here. That is moving.
Okay. And just FYI, I don't see the turn order anymore. It's just blank. I don't know if that's the same for everyone else or not.
We left
Yeah.
combat, actually.
Well, actually, we're continuing the same combat, but we moved it to a different map. And yes, that is something that wow. But we
Just re-roll.
Well, keep it. You just might just have to tell us or enter it manually.
You know what? I would have to enter it manually for all of these things. So yeah, let's just re-roll it.
All right.
So I'll remove all the... Oh, wait, hang on before you do anything. All right, now everybody can go ahead and re-roll.
Surely I'll get better than a 1.
There we go.
Stop your bitching.
My dex is not at 18.
Let's see. Let me look.
I got worse initiative this time with Thaldohr.
Probably all those worms you ran into.
Look at DM with the nat 20.
Oh. For something that says adult blue dragon.
Right.
At least it's not an ancient blue dragon.
Fair, but I'm gonna use my
This is...
chat inspiration to re-roll my initiative.
Damn. Paul, you get a natural 1 and you still have a 15?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. So, oh no, it's because it kept working. It already rolled the 2, so rolling with advantage.
There we go, 22. Much better initiative.
So it's actually 15.
Well, that was nice. It replaced my initiative with the new one. Good, yay.
Okay.
Where's Felgalos is on the sheet. I can't find it.
Should be up at the top near the. If you scroll all the way up to the top.
token. Or is he over there?
Yeah.
Come on, wizard, with the chrono shifting. You let the rogue beat you this time.
My connection must be getting weak. You guys are breaking up.
Oh.
I was
No, I
picking
think it's
on
just
you.
me. About my chronergy?
Yeah,
I'm not going to
so,
waste it.
yeah.
I'm not going to waste it on an initiative roll.
Right, that's okay. I used chat advantage.
Okay, so let's see. We have Tak, we have Faerun, we have Thaldohr, Mulek, and Krenraid. And then we have those guys, and then we need King Hekaton. So we'll have initiative for King Hekaton, 1814, and once again he will act for the giants. You've got IG. Did you bring your dragon spirit
No,
down here, Mulek? You got.
I didn't know if you wanted to do that or if you want me to do it.
No, go ahead and do it. Bring your owl and your dragon spirit.
Yep, we'll do.
Easier.
Yep, no problem.
All right, then I will put this in descending order. And Thaldohr, you are the first to go.
So I see all these worms, and I just look, and I'm like, oh god. Thinking what to do. I wonder if I have anything cool in my inventory. Hold on.
The worms go out.
Yeah. Oh no, thank you. I wonder.
Worms ate into his brain.
No, they ain't in my brain. I'm just trying to think, because there's so many of them. I wouldn't know unless I rolled for it. I would think. Fire.
You can make a survival check and see if you know anything about purple wormlings. What they.
12.
12. No, I mean they got those pointy tails, so you think they probably are not nearly as lethal as the fully grown, but they might have poison in a tail.
Nice. In that case, I'm just, I don't have anything fancy. And since everybody's around me, I'm just going to take, not going to move. Hold on. Yeah, 35 feet. I'll just take a shot with my crossbow.
Okay.
23.
Okay. That I forgot to add a turn to now. Okay, so yeah, the 23 will hit.
10 piercing.
Yep, 10 piercing and 1 cold. So minus 11. All right, that is damaged.
Then I'm going to hide behind the giants here.
Okay.
Oh God, that's a bad roll for me.
Okay. And Mulek.
Okay, is this like a pit that they can crawl out of, or is it like a straight? Is it level?
This is the pit here.
Okay.
The ones that are in here are not able to get out.
Okay.
If you fall in there, you're going to take automatic damage every round.
Okay.
And the ones here are a little bit older, about as old as the ones you fought on the surface, and they are kind of coming up out of the ground. Here in this area.
All right. And then I've got a question for you. You're going to have to make a decision on this. I probably should ask you earlier. So my dragon spirit has a breath weapon ability.
Right.
And all I could find on the research is, well, first of all, this is how it's written. It says the dragon excels destructive energy in a 30-foot cone, blah, blah, blah. And then it says, a creature takes damage of a type this dragon has resistance to, parentheses, your choice, on a failed save, and then end parentheses, on a failed save, or half as much damage on the successful one. So, for a chromatic dragon, it has...
You mean metallic, right?
Or, sorry, well, a chromatic or metallic or a gem. So if I create a chromatic and metallic dragon.
Okay, here's the thing. The way this works.
Mhm.
What you should think of is you should think of a let me just double check that I'm telling you this correctly. You should think of a type of dragon.
Yeah, silver. So I picked a silver. Yeah, so
silver dragon.
Silver dragon for this battle. So a silver dragon has resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and poison. That's my spirit has resistance to all 5 of those.
Right.
So I guess I need a decision. Are you going to allow me to, at any turn that I breathe fire, that my dragon breathes fire, I can choose one of those? Or do I only get one of those for the whole hour that I have this dragon?
Okay.
Does that make sense, that question?
It does make sense. Okay.
Because it basically it just says it takes damage of the type this dragon has resistance to, your choice.
Right.
But it doesn't say anything about the choice of when you create the dragon or the choice when you make an attack.
All right. This question has been asked in the D&D Beyond. And I don't see an official ruling on it yet, but the consensus from people in D&D Beyond seems to be that you, when you summon it, you pick one of those, and then that is the breath type.
All right, sounds good.
We can do a sage advice between sessions, and if they say something different, we can do that next time. But
that kind of makes sense because Mulek gets resistance of one of those items when I create the dragon, and I chose lightning resistance. So it makes sense that when you create it, you would pick all of that during the creation. Okay.
Yeah.
So with that, Mulek riding the dragon is going to come down here, is going to remain 10 feet away from this worm right here because the dragon has a 10-foot reach.
Okay.
IG's going to stay close here. And Mulek will firebolt this one.
Okay.
Let's go here. 13.
13 will actually hit.
All right, 11 fire.
These are little babies. They don't have a whole lot of damage, and that will bloody that one.
Oh, no kidding. Okay. And then the dragon spirit will rend. So gets 2 rend attacks. So the first one, 25 for 15.
25 for 15 points of damage. That hits. All right. It's very badly hurt.
We'll do another attack. 22 for 12.
Okay. How would you like to kill this purple wormling?
It just shreds it. Just kind of tears it in half.
Okay. All right. And then just as we did with the gargoyles up above, as these are destroyed, we'll just take them off the battlefield.
And then after that rend, we'll do a breath attack. 30-foot cone.
Okay.
So probably we'll get... does it get all these 5? I would imagine.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Kind of looks like it.
So these 5. So it's going to breathe a lightning breath attack.
Okay.
Oh.
Lightning breath, and it's a what save? A dex save?
Dexterity, yeah. And it's against my spell save, so 17.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Damn, it's
4,
like Ghostbusters down here.
5. All right, so go ahead and roll damage. Oh, it's already.
It's just 5. It's not that much.
Yep. Well, and the other thing, people complain about, well, that's not that much damage. But remember, I don't think that one has to recharge. You can use it every round.
Yes. Yeah.
Plus, it's a flying mount. Plus, it's got the
10-foot reach.
Yeah, the 10-foot reach and
gives resistance.
Gives me resistance.
Yeah, so it makes up for that rather wimpy damage. And those rend attacks are no joke. I mean,
yeah, the rend is pretty nice.
Okay, so that is Mulek.
Well, I'm not done. Sorry. Casper's going to come in and distract this guy and fly up into the air. What's the ceiling? How much height do we actually have in this room? I guess
the ceilings here are about 40 feet high.
Oh, so plenty. Okay, so the owl will just go distract and then fly up out of reach. And then what the hey? IG's going to step up in front here and it's going to attack this one.
Like a tank.
Let's get some. Let's get Shield Guardian in here. 2 fist attacks. Boom, boom. 9 for 8, 14 for 15.
Okay, the 9 will miss. The 14 will hit for 15 damage, and that one is not yet bloodied.
Oh, actually, I had advantage. On the first attack, so it was 22.
Oh, okay. So for 8 points of damage, and in that case, it is. All right, and that is again. Indiana is going to get out in front of Thaldohr just to provide a little bit of protection. In case anything comes and tries to approach Thaldohr. All right, that's my turn. All right. Thaldohr, you sitting astride your trusty steed Felgalos. Felgalos will point to this big mound of sand here and tell you that something is moving underneath that sand. If you want to target that, I'll say that because he's pointing it out, you can target it.
Well,
that's a deep subject.
could cast and hold a spell. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. How threatening does the sound make? Does it sound like something very large, or is it something small, medium? Like,
it's probably something pretty big.
Pretty big?
Yeah.
Like, how would Payldruth interpret that? Would he be like
at least large, perhaps huge?
Really?
Yes.
So he realizes this is a big threat. Possibly.
A threat large in size, definitely, yes. You know, how potent of a threat, who knows? It's
Alright,
only a
well-
dragon. It's only a dragon's lair. What could possibly be down here?
I think now that he's broken underground and things are starting to probably get more serious, he can start bringing out the big guns. So
Okay.
what he's gonna do? He's gonna cast a spell.
All right.
All right.
What you slinging, Ballinger?
I don't. Hold on a second. I don't know why it's gonna roll, but I'm gonna cast it at 5th level.
Ooh.
Spirit Guardians.
Spirit Guardians. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay.
And just like these big, heavily armored spirit, like helm-like dressed spirit, angelic beings, basically, kind of come around.
Is that
or whatever.
a 15-foot radius? Or is it a 20-foot radius?
It says 15 foot on the thing.
15? Yeah.
Okay, so 15.
And you
feet,
can only
10.
make immune those dragons that you're with.
Yep. What?
And I do so.
Yeah, what color would you like that to be?
What? Oh,
What color aura would you like that to be?
let's go like a helm blue.
Is that like a kind of a sky blue or a darker blue? How's that?
I'll
Does that look good?
That's perfect.
That's perfect. Okay, all right. So, and that is an aura on your token, so that should move with you. That is going to do 25 radiant damage, and it's a wisdom save. So, 25 radiant damage is wisdom save.
Is it just 20?
Oh, okay. I was thinking the 5 was the higher level cast. So
It is 5th level. I just was. It says it's cast at 5th level, but I'm just showing you. I don't think it.
Yeah, it did 5d8. So
Yeah, it did.
The
5d8.
trigger. The trigger is. It's alright, so creature is spread to half, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Okay. Alright, so it doesn't deal the damage right away until the creature's turn.
I think you ruled that I had to roll on its actual turn. Like when it actually goes to take damage, I have to roll.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay, so that spell definitely appears to provoke a reaction from whatever is there, and bursting up through the sand, you see Kuldru, the destroyer of hope. And you guys can go ahead and, or actually Faerun can go ahead and make a history check with advantage, since this is a named dragon.
Ooh.
14. Wow.
Guess I can guidance myself on. Can you guidance yourself on such things, or it's more of an active, isn't it? Yeah.
So, you have heard one rumor about Kuldru. Kuldru is not quite an ancient dragon. Kuldru is an old adult dragon, but Kuldru is known for having a thing for dragon cougars. He likes older female dragons. And he says,
Ew.
I like this dragon already.
You shall
You
not
would.
disturb my lady's lair. and he turns in your direction, and he is going to unleash.
Well, first
in
we'll
your-
take damage, right?
He will, actually.
Yeah. So go ahead and make your roll. 5d8. Ooh, 24.
No.
And he's got a wisdom save in his future. So he'll do the wisdom save.
Better than nothing.
Yep, so he takes 12 damage, right? Unless does he have any... Yeah, what kind of resistances does he have? Oh, not that type, so he takes 12 points of damage. And then Kuldru will unleash in your direction his lightning breath. And it is aimed squarely at Thaldohr and the dragon he is riding. So it will hit Thaldohr, it'll hit Felgalos, and it will hit Seldrith.
Oh, okay.
So DC 19 Dex save.
Remember, you've got that lightning brooch or whatever.
Yep, that lightning brooch pops, and one of the rubies in it just shatters, and so you're taking half damage, and then if you succeed on your Dex save, you'll take half damage.
Felagos fails, but the lightning crackles against his scales and bounces off as he has damage immunity to lightning.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Okay, use your
Inspiration.
inspiration. Okay.
Come on, give me better than that.
And viewers, remember you can give inspiration to
There you
players
go.
if you want to. Yes. Okay.
Wow.
So, yes, that's a good use of inspiration against 12d10 damage. Who's running Seldrith? Can you go ahead and make a Dex save for Seldrith?
It's not me.
I think that was Bell, wasn't
I
it?
think that might.
I thought Zillus. Bell was running Zillus.
Oh yeah, Seldrith is Michael, right?
No.
Yeah.
Seldrith is me.
Yeah, okay. So go ahead and make a Dex save for Seldrith.
It's one of her legendary resistances, and if I fail the save, so hold on. Oh no, she passed.
Oh,
Nice.
she passes it. Okay. All right. So, our 12d10. 64 points of lightning. So,
Do I take half of half?
Yeah, so instead of taking 32, you take 16 points of lightning
And I
damage.
have to roll a con save.
Which half of 16 is 8, so con save of 10 or greater to keep your spirit guardians.
Wait, no. Half of 64 and then half of that, right? It's not triple half.
Half of 16
Why is it
for
half
your
of
con
16?
because of your con save.
Oh, yeah.
You have Warcaster too.
That's true. I have advantage. Ugh.
Oh,
14,
you got it.
there you go. He got it.
You got advantage.
okay, yep, you got it. And the advantage roll. Whew. Okay, then Seldrith will take 32.
And I'll take what?
Thaldohr takes 16, and Felgalos takes none.
Well,
I don't-
after he
I
just
don't mean to complain.
ahead.
I don't think I can control my token.
Let's just.
Nope, I lied. I had it on move. It's
Okay. All right. Cool.
minus 16. You said.
Haha. I'm going to use a legendary action at the end of his turn for hitting me with lightning. I'm going to hit him with fairy fire.
Fairy fire.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
It's like a hellish rebuke for a dragon. It's crazy.
Well, she has fairy fire, yeah, and she can hit each object within a 20-foot cube within range. And range is 60 feet for her, so she's going to hit him with that.
All right. So, he's crackling with energy. So anybody that targets him gets.
There you go.
Didn't even try to use a legendary. Wow.
Well, still has to do a dexterity saving throw, right?
It's right there. I poked it up. It's fairy fire at will. She can do it.
They'll save his DC
Yeah,
19.
it has to fail a
DC
dex save.
19, yeah.
Oh, dex save 19. All right. Yeah. Let me go ahead and dex save.
Oh,
And he failed.
Fails that, and then let's see. He's looking at all these other dragons. Yeah, he'll go ahead and he'll burn a legendary resistance because that would be bad to have everybody having advantage on their attacks.
That was the right choice, because legendary action on top of that for a tail attack.
Yeah, so boom. Alright. Alright.
guy's got balls. He's just like standing up to 4 dragons.
We are within 15 feet of this man, so we can hit him with a tail attack. That's a legendary action.
19 is exactly what you need to hit this guy. So for 18 bludgeoning damage.
As he's distracted by the fairy fire, Felagos will give him a slap on the cheek for being so cheeky with his tail.
Okay. Did I put? Nope.
You want to protect your queen? Slap. Take that.
So you gotta pick and choose your battles, and this is against 4 dragons and the dragon rider. Bad choice.
Let's humble you a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
He's a dragon after all. He's got a lot of pride.
The slap down.
Okay. Does anybody else use anything at the end of Kuldru's turn?
No, Payldruth doesn't have any active.
Okay.
Wait, you don't have a legendary action?
No, I have a legendary resistance, not legendary actions.
Let's
see.
Weird. Legendary actions. Yep. Zillus is too far away to use any of its legendary actions. So, King Hecaton and the Giants. That was my Iron Maiden cover band in high school. So, Count Thaldohr will come over here. King Hecaton will run over here, and we'll get kind of, I'm going to say he's going to squeeze right there by the Draconic Spirit. And then these what does he dare do? Okay, yeah, these guys are gonna make double moves. So okay, so the fire giant will come over here, going around the pit. This guy will come over here, and this guy will come over here. Alright, so King Hecaton is going to make attacks on these guys. He will do 2d10 to this guy. So it's 12 damage to this one. And then Count Felon will do 12 damage to this one. which will go ahead and take that one off of the map. And these other guys have had to use double moves, so they can't quite get in there. All right, Karaticus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you see these purple wormlings. Now you can go through an ally's space, and so you can.
Do the
have wherever
purple
you want.
wormlings have a? I don't see them in the turn order.
I thought I had given them a turn. Well, let us see.
They're just all paralyzed with fear. They're just going to let us pound on them.
They were just here for dramatic effect.
Yeah.
because of their their amazing decks, they get a 0 on their initiative. So they are absolute last in the round.
Okay.
They have a 7 dexterity.
How long would it take me if I had torches in my backpack to pull them out and light them?
He had you thinking like I was. That's why I was looking at an oil flask earlier.
Okay. There are 30 squirming worms in here. Burning one with a flask of oil and or a torch is going to not do very much. If you guys collectively have either, a nice big fiery dragon breath at some point, you can pry into there. That would deal some decent damage.
Question.
Or yes. So I'm just going to say tactically, TAC would think that's not worthwhile doing. Looking
How
at the
flammable
situation.
is brandy?
How much did the cask of brandy cost?
Well, it didn't so much cost me. It's family recipe.
Oh. Well, then what's the proof?
I don't think we ever said what the proof was.
Brandy is flammable.
99%.
Actually, brandy is flammable because you use it for those flambe things, don't you? I mean,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's flammable. It's fairly flammable. Yeah.
Okay.
How much brandy do you have?
Also, this is dwarven made brandy. All right, that's the dwarven recipe. It's definitely flammable.
Yeah, it usually
So-
contains 35 to 60% alcohol by volume. So I'm just
Yeah.
imagine it's on the high side.
So
Mhm.
I have about 5 gallons of it.
Oh, okay. All right.
So if I
Remember, these are like 5 by 5 squares, so it's a lot of.
yeah, but it
area.
doesn't take much. Okay, think about it. You've got a pint of oil compared to 5 gallons of brandy.
Yeah. You can splatter 5 gallons of brandy onto, I'll say maybe 4 or 5 squares worth of these things. So it's going to take you a whole round to splatter the brandy on there, and then if you want to run a torch, you do that the next round. Otherwise, you can move up to something and actually fight something.
That's true.
So it's up to you.
All right. Well, it was a thought. Alrighty. So I am going to. I have my +1 warhammer and my battle axe. All right. So I think I'm gonna go that way. I put the warhammer down, grab the battle axe, or excuse me, I take that back. I grab the warhammer with both hands after putting battle axe down, And I come over here. Right there. And I begin to have a little fun.
Okay.
So I have 2 attacks.
Ping the one you're going to attack.
Well, first one will be this one.
Okay.
So, all right. Attack number 1, 2-handed. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
That is actually going to miss.
Kind of figured. Roll number 2.
That will hit.
Okay. Or
For
14.
9.
Or 9.
Okay. For 9, yeah. Oh, no. Actually, oh. Okay.
Well, hang on. Because of my size, I also have an extra 1d8.
Oh, and that's what. Okay.
That's the 1d10 over there.
Yeah. Why is it rolling a d10 instead of a d8? I don't know.
I have no idea. So,
Okay. Oh, I guess that's your crit damage. That's your
Yeah.
auto crit damage. All right. So go ahead and roll a d8. 3. So 9
So
and
for
3.
12.
That's 12. Yep.
alrighty. And
That's the 2 attacks. You've moved 2
Yep.
attacks. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Then Payldruth is up.
Get him, Sildrith.
Got you. Let me roll to make sure to see if she gets her breath weapon back. And hold on. I have her pulled up on another screen, so it takes a minute. Oh yeah, roll. Duh. Yep, she got her breath weapon back. It's on.
Nice.
So
Oh,
she
like
will.
Donkey Kong.
Yep, she will move. Hold on. Because she doesn't want to hit Felgalos. She will move close to this pillar. 5, 10, 15. Okay. And she's going to hit him with the moonbeam breath. Because she knows she can't put him to sleep. So she's going to hit him with moonlight breath.
That's
There
Okay.
you go.
90-foot line, 10 feet wide. All right, let's just see where that goes. Oh yeah, it's out to here. All right, so
Well,
Yeah, you
almost
can
rolled
just-
average. That's pretty
yeah,
good.
But I didn't roll yet. That
What?
average is 41.
Oh,
I think that is a roll, actually.
actually it was a roll.
Did it roll?
So
I didn't
yeah,
know that.
Yeah.
DC 18 Dex save. So let's go for the Dex save is 14. That's a miss. So he takes 41 points of radiant damage unless he has, and nope, he doesn't have anything there. All right. So that is
Her
that.
turn. Yep.
At the end of Seldrith's turn, legendary action for another tail slap.
Okay.
Oh, it's a crit.
Ooh.
Crit. 15 and 8, 23. And actually, I need to do this. Let's see.
holy moly! Nice.
Gotta teach this guy a lesson.
Dang, I just realized down lower on my page I do have legendary actions. Ah.
On what? Oh yeah, I would say Payldruth does.
There was like this huge gap in the page, and then at the bottom, like, oh, legendary
That's
actions.
I'm
That's
fixing to
okay.
say
You
they're
can
both.
slap him with a tail. They're both copper dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
got it.
bronze.
It's just Payldruth. He's a little slow. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. You know, he likes to withdraw his energy. He's all good.
He fell out of the nest one too many times.
Yeah.
Hit his head pretty hard on the ground.
Ken, if you've used Falliger's advantage or DM inspiration, you can go ahead and take DM inspiration because that was pretty funny.
Thanks.
Falling out of the nest one too many times. All right. So that was the end of that turn. Seldrith, you used your breath.
Yep.
Payldruth, were you close enough to do anything with your legendary action or your legendary action if you wanted to use it or not?
15 feet for the
You're
tail.
within 10 feet of him. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I can do it.
So go ahead and make your tail attack if that's what you want to
yes, yeah, I'll go ahead and. You know what? No, that's not going to work. Okay, tail attack. Boom. Oh, jeez.
do. Yeah, that'll miss. Okay.
Yeah, that's calm.
All right.
It's a swirled roundabout, right? 20 and a 1. It's fine.
How
All right.
how did your tail attack crit, but then only do that much damage? Is that right?
Typically in D&D, when you crit, you just double the damage that is on the stack, but I think
Got
they're doing
it.
it slightly differently.
It's supposed to be max damage, isn't it?
Well, that's the way we're playing it, right? Max
Yeah.
damage
Yeah.
plus
Plus
Well,
something else.
the roll or something like that.
So it should be actually there should be 8 more damage on that. But that means having to update everything. All right, so that's all the legendary actions at the end of Seldrith's turn. So Krenraid, you are up.
Oh, well, I see a bunch of little wormy burmies, and I'm going to worm my way over there, which I think takes my action to dash anyway, so... run over here. I can get an extra attack.
Siege
It's
Dwarf
nice
run.
and big.
Yeah.
Running through Faerun. That's my action to dash, bonus action. I'm going to rage, because these guys look big!
Yes, they are. Hey, those worms look tiny from far away, but up close they look pretty big.
Yeah, these must be different worms, you know. In Krenraid's mind, they were tiny. These guys are massive. These must be the mummies. That's my turn.
All right, and Fellos.
Before Fagulos, I'm going to try to hit him with Fairy Fire.
And at the end of my turn, I'm also going to use another tail attack, which is the last legendary action he can.
Right.
Okay.
Try to hit him again with Fairy Fire. Wait, I can't. I've already, because it's 3. Nope, that's fine. Nope. Go ahead, Fagulos.
Bah!
Hey, that's a hit for
A respectable 50.
20.
No, that was
Yeah.
my roll.
Oh, yeah! Yes!
Yeah, and the 17 is a miss.
Yeah, dang it. I'm warming into it, guys.
Yeah, you get
Yeah,
it.
you are.
Get it.
All right. Oh, and those of you up there will notice that this dragon is now bloodied.
Wow.
we have slapped his face so much that they say, "No, stop it!"
And the dragon will say, "We have intruders!" and just shout out that way. All right. So Felgalos, you are up.
They shall fear our coming. And he will use his multi-attack. His spark of presence. Make 3 attacks. Now, is Kuldru immune to frightened? I wonder. Otherwise, it makes sense.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, so you got frightful presence too.
I do indeed.
You're the same
Yeah.
thing.
Most adult dragons have a frightful presence.
Yeah, they are pretty scary.
Yeah, that's kind of a thing.
Well, I'll leave that up to you if you want a dragon to be scared of a dragon.
As creature of the dragon's choice is wherever it must say frightened for 1 minute. Well, it's a potential thing. I mean, it basically can burn a legendary action if it failed,
Indeed.
or a legendary reaction. So DC 17 Wisdom save.
No whammies, no whammies. So, yes.
Oh. Yep, he will go ahead and he will burn that legendary action, and that
Now, is that a legendary resistance? Right?
or a legendary
Yeah.
resistance.
So there's only
yeah.
three per day, so it's just burn 2 of them?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Thaldohr would
Danny's
ask.
excited.
Thaldohr shouts out to Felagos. It's like, he's like, get a little closer, my good friend, or good buddy, or whatever. I don't know what he says. That's,
With
Okay.
pleasure.
Okay. Yes, that was the second of his legendary react or legendary saves or whatever it's called. Legendary resistance.
I would want to be right up next to him, just in case.
Well, I'm getting you right.
Hell yeah.
Felagos raises up, tries to be like, he's trying to like one of those birds, trying to like make himself as big as possible to intimidate, this other dragon. That's for the fight for
Okay.
I just want to point out how badass Thaldohr and Felagos look as a team.
It's
fucking Right.
nuts. You're a Jedi riding a dragon with a lightsaber. I'll take it. I'm never gonna get over this. Alright, bite, claw.
Okay. 3 hits for 20 and 28. So that's 48.
Dragons, man. They're scary things.
Yeah. Oh, and there are blue dragon scales flying all over the place, and now this terrible blue dragon has rends across its flesh from the attacks of these other dragons.
Essentially,
Right.
this is him clawing, biting down with Thaldohr riding on the back, and this allows Thaldohr to really get a good hit.
Yeah.
It all happens within a second.
Oh,
so
shoot.
Time for Thaldohr to go.
19 will actually hit for 19 damage.
There you go.
And that's Felgalos' turn. Payldruth.
Yeah, Payldruth, just frustrated as all can get out because it, took so long to hit this thing. Moves right up into its face. Frightful presence.
Okay, it's the start of his turn. Does he get his breath weapon back?
He still has it from the previous time. He hasn't- he didn't use it.
He has it.
But he would know, right? The blue dragons are resistant to lightning.
He would know they're immune
Yeah.
to lightning.
But he has 2 breaths.
He does, yeah. But I'm not going to use the other breaths. So he will frightful presence first off, because he just gets up in his face, just roars.
Wisdom save. Oh, and guess what, ladies and jelly spoons? We have the boop. He is out of legendary actions. I'm just going to keep that 0 up there so that I remember. Nope, he can't use any more legendary resistances.
And then he will do his 3 attacks: 1 bite and 2 claws. Bite, claw, claw.
Okay, so the bite hits. The first claw misses. The second claw hits. 12 and 15. That's 27 damage. And now, just like across this dragon's one shoulder, a complete sort of ribbon of dragon flesh, and all the scales on it just tears away, and you can see the muscles underneath that, and he howls in pain and rage.
Sweet.
And then the purple wormlings go. And the purple wormlings are going to They have not the greatest movement, I think. Yes, they have not the greatest movement. So, we'll have some attacks here. 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 This guy will move over here. And so attack is kind of surrounded. And let's resolve the ones on attack first. So attack gets 3 bites and 3 stingers. So bite, the first is a 12, that's a miss. 21, that may hit.
Miss.
21 is a miss. And 12 is another miss. Then 3 stingers. A 12, a 7, and an 18. Miss, miss, miss. Okay, so then 3 attacks to the fire giant, or 3 worms on the fire giant. 7, a 21, and a 22. I think those 6 and 5, I think that's 11 points. Yep, minus 11. And then the stings are 1, 13. Ooh, 20. Wow. 6 piercing and 25 poison. Jeez. Fire giant.
That's if it fails. He's got to fail a Constitution saving throw, right, to be poisoned?
Yeah. So he makes the DC. Oh, he just barely makes it. Okay,
so half damage on the poison.
Yep. So 6 piercing and 12 poison, and he does not have the poison condition. So 6 and 12 minus 18. All right, and then there's 2 attacks on King Hecaton and 1 on Count Thaldohr. So on King Hecaton, this. So we have that's a miss. Oh, that's a hit. That's a miss. So 1 hit for 5. And then do the the purple wormling. That's a miss. That's a miss. And then on the last guy, that's a miss. And that's a miss. Alright, so that is the purple wormlings. And we are just about at the end of our session. We're going to go ahead and end here, except for those of you fighting the purple wormlings with the dragons. You see a disturbance that is over here on this side of the cavern where you are. And it is a disturbance kind of like a whirlwind. A whirlwind that is moving into this area.
Oh no.
And suddenly the whirlwind stops. And it resolves into the figure of an undead humanoid wrapped in bandages with glowing eyes. And it holds up its fingers, and the crackling of magical energy runs off of its fingertips.
Oh no.
So, anybody who's in that chamber can go ahead and make me a Make your choice of a survival or a history check to see if you can figure out what kind of creature that might be.
Survival or history?
Yeah.
Okay.
24.
Oh.
And look at Mulek with the nat 20.
Wow.
I have
So
inspiration. I'm going to re-roll.
What?
That's better.
okay, so Thaldohr, Mulek, and Tak. All of you get a sinking sensation because you realize that what has just come into this room with you is a mummy lord.
And Rathos kicked
Oh,
its ass.
Hi.
And with that, that's where we are going to go ahead and leave our session after I give this guy a turn and put him in initiative so we can see when he actually goes. All right, come on, character sheet open here.
So with a nat 20, do I get to research what a mummy lord is and what it can do and all that during the week?
Yeah, we'll say you can go ahead and do that. All right, and that actually goes right into the correct thing. So, but I need to fix his character sheet because his rolls are not showing up correctly.
Fun fact, when I was 8, the first TPK I ever experienced in D&D was because of a mummy.
Oh no!
And this is a mummy lord. But at least we have a bunch of giants with us.
Yes. All right. Viewers, hey, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this evening. Players, so glad you could join us. Hope that you had fun tonight. And viewers, just want to let you know some of the things that are coming up here on the channel in the next few days. So Saturday night, we will be having our Saturday night game. It is a 2nd edition D&D game where we are going through the original Temple of Elemental Evil. And so if you want to know what the genesis for the Princes of the Apocalypse campaign was, and you want to see old school D&D, join us Saturday night, 7:30 p.m. We are playing through that campaign. Then the next stream we will have is on Monday. We are off Sunday. We are not playing our Sunday game this week because I have a conflict. The Monday night we are in the looking at the monsters from Strixhaven, and this time we are going to be looking at Belladros Witherbloom, who is one of the 5 founder dragons. And so we'll see what dragons look like in the Strixhaven plane, Strixhaven universe. Then tomorrow, there's some straight to YouTube videos that will be premiering. 2 more videos in the Lore Friday series from Out of the Abyss, looking at different parts of the city of Gracklestug. And also, Michael and Paul would like to give you guys a chance to say what is coming up on your channels or in your streams between now and next Thursday. Paul, let's start with you.
Do you have anything on Wednesday, Ellie?
I do not have a stream on Wednesday. No.
I didn't think so. Just double checking. Over on the Action Sturge, which is someone that I used to quite a lot, and they're a great bunch of people, we are doing another session of Blades in the Dark, which will be episode 8, using Power by the Apocalypse. It's an incredibly fun system. We're a criminal gang where I play an old man who's a bit loony. He is a kind of Victorian ghost mage, amazing fun to play. And that's going to be the first time they've had a session in a while because they've had a baby, and obviously priorities are in a different place. But that will be on next Wednesday on the 28th.
Okay, on next Wednesday, the 28th. All right.
Oh,
and
sorry, second.
no, yeah, Wednesday the 2nd. Yeah, because it's like, unfortunately, I won't be able to watch that because there's another soccer game on Wednesday night that I'll be going to. So, Michael, tell us a little bit of what's going on.
Like Scary Jerry just said, I do everything. I'm such a variety streamer. He's not wrong. Probably tomorrow will be a late night session on Sea of Thieves, which they've added a bunch of cool new stuff lately. And that will be with Scary Jerry Gaming. And then I'll just be playing a bunch of random games between now and next week.
Okay, wonderful. All right, so chat, I put those links into the chat, so bookmark those, follow those channels, and then you can see Paul's game next Wednesday night and Doors of Fear throughout the week. All right, does anybody else have any other announcements they would like to give to chat before we let them go?
It's not really an announcement, but I feel like it's probably worth mentioning. And that's just that I'm sure we all, and myself as well, send all our love to anyone in Ukraine. I know they're probably not watching, but even so, much love.
Definitely. Well said,
Good call.
Paul. It is a scary time over there, and uncertainty throughout the world, as we've seen from various reactions of everything from the price of oil to the stock markets and all kinds of other things. So I very much wish the people of Ukraine the best and hope for a quick and peaceful resolution to all of that. All right, so we have Squeeze God is playing. So let's go ahead and raid Squeeze God. All right, everyone. Okay, that's why. Yes, of course. That's exactly what I told you to do, you dumb thing.
Hey, Paul, Ken, can you stay around for a second?
Yeah, can do.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently it didn't like that. I copied and pasted, so it didn't like that. So let's try. We'll try Oomps. Okay. Something's not working right with the raid thing. All right. Well, we're not going to be able to raid anybody. So, sorry, chat. We'll just have to say goodnight to you. Take care, everyone. Have a great week, and we will talk to you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.